Well, we're not gathering in large groups right now. And so I want to give you a little sample of presentations that I will be doing virtually about bats with Northern California bats this summer. The library summer reading program will be run virtually. And I still want to be able to share with you how amazing bats are. So I'm going to be doing a couple different pieces to this. One is I will be sharing with you live bats. And also, I will be sharing with you a PowerPoint so that I can give you some information about bats. First, I'm going to bring out one of the live bats so that I could show that to you. I am going to put on some protective equipment. I'm going to put on my face mask, and I'm going to be wearing gloves. Now, I always wear gloves when I work with bats because they are wild animals. But I also will be wearing the mask not to keep me safe from the bats. I'm not worried about that. But is to keep the bats safe, potentially from me. We are mammals, so are bats, and we do not want to be sharing diseases with them. We know that bats in the United States are not affected by the coronavirus that caused humans to become sick. And that COVID-19 is a disease that is passed human to human. But we don't want to pass that accidentally to wildlife. And so this protective equipment, my mask and my gloves, will be helping me to keep the bats safe. Now, I always wear my leather gloves, and that's what's underneath. And the leather gloves are because bats are mammals with teeth. And if they bite, it can hurt. And then I have the disposable gloves over the top of my leather gloves. All right, so now I'm going to bring out a bat. Oh, I got a bat who's talking. Here he is. He is a pallid bat. If I can get it in there nice and close so you can see him. You can see little eyes. He has really big ears. His wings are on the side. Now, the bats that stay with me and help me to teach people are all bats that got hurt. And they're not able to live out in the wild anymore. And so they stay with me. And they help me, oh, nice, help me to share with people. All right, so that is one of the types of bats I'll be sharing with you today. Let me show you one more, just so you have a good idea. Okay. This one is smaller. Very, very common type of bat around here in Northern California, especially in the valley. This is called a Mexican free-tailed bat. And it is a bat that eats mostly the moth and the mosquito. There it is. And you might notice his mouth going up and down a little bit. That is his echolocation. He's checking things out. And he does have a little tail that sticks out longer than the skin between his legs. And we'll talk more about that as we go along. So here is the Mexican free-tailed bat. You can put him back in the cage here. And I'm going to share with you some pictures and little short videos about bats, and then I return to the live bat. So here's my share screen. There we go. All right. So again, bats are mammals, but they're special mammals because they are able to fly. Mammals are animals that have fur. So on this bat, you can follow my arrow. You can see that it's very furry. Mammals have live babies and they nurse their young. But amongst the mammals, all mammals that fly are bats. And they fly with the same bones we have in our arm and our hand. So if we look at this bat, we can see that the bat has an elbow. And I have an elbow, right? So this bat's wing is sort of like that. The bat has a thumb. The thumb is here. So this is its arm. Arm, elbow, wrist, thumb, and very long fingers. So there's one, and along the edge, 2, 3, 4. 4 fingers plus a thumb, just like us. And when they fly, rather than flapping like a bird, they move their arms much like a person might swim the butterfly stroke. So here is a bat flying. And this happens to be a bat from the continent of Africa. See how it moves its arms? You can see the thumb, this big thumb sticking out. And that skin follows the body, goes down the legs, all the way down to the ankle. Really bend those knuckles, just like us. And here is the pallid bat. You can see those nice big ears. And again, you can see the arm, elbow, wrist, thumb, and very long finger bones with skin that goes all the way to the ankle. So that's the foot, part of the leg, there's its knee, there's the tail, and the other leg, there's the knee, and then there's this bat's left wing. All right, so that's a little sample of what the bat presentation would look like if you were to have Northern California bats present virtually with you.